Hello, boys and girls. I'm going to do reading with you for Tuesday, May 5th. All right. So, boys and girls, today, May 5th, it is Cinco de Mayo. That's a holiday. They celebrate it in part of Mexico. People used to say that Cinco de Mayo was Mexican Independence Day, kind of like we have 4th of July here in the United States, but I Googled it and that's not necessarily true. Cinco de Mayo is celebrated in a town called Pueblo in Mexico, and it is celebrated because a long time ago a French person named Napoleon Bonaparte, he's kind of famous, you'll learn about him later, came to Mexico because he wanted to go through Mexico to get into the United States, but the people in the town of Pueblo stopped him, and so they celebrate the holiday Cinco de Mayo because it all happened on May 5th. So anyway, Cinco de Mayo is a good time to learn about some Mexican culture, food. The Mexican food is a big influence in the United States because we all love food and Mexican food is awesome. So I just wanted to let you know that this is Cinco de Mayo. So if you have any friends or relatives from Mexico, tell them happy Cinco de Mayo. Okay? All right, we've been singing this song, I'm a Little Flower Pot. So you can join along with Mrs. Skinner. I'm a little flower pot Mom put out. If you take care of me, I will sprout. When you water me, I'll start to grow into a flower, don't you know? We sing that just like we're singing I'm a Little Teapot. Seed to plant. This is a good time of year to learn about seeds and plants because a lot of people are planting gardens. Farmers are getting ready to plant their crops. So we left off right here in the middle. 6 fun plant facts. This palm tree seed can weigh as much as a 4th grader. It's the heaviest seed in the world, and I'm going to show you the picture. There is a man holding it, and it is a large, large seed. I will try and make sure you can see it on the camera. That is big. It looks bigger than most humans' heads. Looks about the size of a small bike tire, at least a round and then solid. So it's like bigger than a basketball, I would say. And that's a seed. Plants palm trees. Scrub-a-dub in the tub. Plants are used in many soaps and shampoos. That is true. I have a shampoo I like that has certain oil and floral scents to it. The paper for this book was made from trees. That is true. Books are made out of paper. Toilet paper is made out of paper. That's why we should be careful with how much paper we use because trees have to be cut down to make all that paper. Seeds of a sunflower. One sunflower can make as many as 1,000 seeds. Thumbs up if you've ever eaten a sunflower seed. They're yummy. So here's a big sunflower. They grow, and when they grow, they have seeds in the middle. In that black part of the flower, there's sunflower seeds in there. Bamboo grows the fastest of any plant. It can grow as tall as a 3-year-old kid in one day. So there's bamboo. Number 6, the tallest living tree is taller than the Statue of Liberty in New York, USA. So the tallest tree is taller than the Statue of Liberty. Have you ever been to the Statue of Liberty? I haven't been there yet, someday. They don't tell us where the tallest tree is, but I have a feeling it's in Northern California in the, I think it's called the Sequoia National Forest. They have some really tall trees there. Flowers bloom. Many plants grow flowers. They start as a bump called a bud. The bud slowly opens, petals gently unfold. Surprise, it's a flower. You might be seeing a lot of buds on trees and plants right now. I have a tree out in my yard that has beautiful flowers right now, and it only lasts that way for a couple weeks. I'm going to try and get some pictures tonight. What did one flower say to another? It's a joke. What did one flower say to another? It said, "Hi, bud." Sticky pollen. Flowers make a sticky powder called pollen. Pollen sticks to birds and bees when they fly from flower to flower. Then the pollen rubs off on other flowers. This is called pollination. It helps flowers make seeds. The definition of pollination is the moving of pollen from one flower to another. This makes the seeds grow. Here's a picture of the bee going to a plant and traveling, and over here you can see the powder all over the bee. Bees are important. They help pollinate things like fruits, which grow and we eat them. So they're valuable to our food source. Seeds. Plants keep seeds in different places. Many plants grow a case around the seeds. The case is called a pod. Peas and maple tree seeds grow in pods. Okay, and shows a pea pod, a maple tree pod, right there. Little pods, like little cases. Orange seeds are different. Their seeds are on the inside, but strawberry seeds are on the outside. Here's another joke. What does a plant say when it doesn't want company? It says, "Leave me alone." Here's the orange and strawberry. Now the seeds take a trip. Some float on the wind. Others are carried away by animals. The seeds fall to the ground. Soon they sprout or germinate. A new plant begins. Oh, and here's a close-up of a dandelion. Do you remember, or maybe you've seen it, when dandelions first come out, they're yellow, but then after a while they turn white? Those white parts are seeds. There's a dandelion blowing its seeds. A bird carries a berry with a seed inside. So that bird will carry it and eat it and spit out the seed probably. A squirrel holds large seeds. Squirrels are really good at transporting seeds because they love to crack open walnuts. They love to crack open all sorts of things and spread the seeds around. Pass the plants, please. People and animals eat plants to stay healthy. How many plants did you eat today? A panda eats a bamboo plant. That's showing the panda eating that. A lot of animals eat plants. And this little girl is eating a watermelon. Watermelon is a fruit that comes from a plant. Watermelons grow. All fruits and vegetables grow, whether it's from a plant low to the ground or a tree. They all grow. Apples are part of a plant, and I love apples. Make your garden grow. You can grow your own bean plant. Ask for a grown-up for help. Okay, well, if you want to plant something at home, that's up to Mom and Dad. But here's some pictures. And Miss Hole planted something, and she's posting the videos to Class Dojo. So everybody can watch what Miss Hole planted and watch it grow, okay? So, what in the world? These pictures show close-up views of things in this book. Use the hints below to figure out what's in the pictures. Okay, the first one is this. And the hint is this opens into a flower. So do you know what that is? That's a bud. This one here says this part of a plant takes in sunlight and air. Okay, and it's this part, the green part. Leaf. Okay. Hint, this flower can make up to 1,000 seeds. And there's a picture. That one's pretty easy to recognize. Sunflower. Next, this one. This falls and waters the plants. Well, we know what comes out of the sky that's water. That's rain, of course. This buzzes as it flies from flower to flower. That right there. That's a bee. This has seeds on the outside, and that's a close-up. That's a strawberry. Okay, so I bet you were able to guess all those. Okay, and this has vocabulary, which I'll be going over with you tomorrow with my bigger pictures. So that book was called Seed to Plant. In your packet, you have some more of these to make a booklet, several pages. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, once again, the numbers aren't really in order, so you may find it easiest to just cut them, okay? Because the numbers are down here in the corner. The key is to get them all in order. Number order. So here's number 1, and then over here is 6. So if you figure out the way to fold it, kind of like I showed you last week, that's great. But if you don't want to take the time to figure out which way and this way and that way to get the numbers to line up in right order, you can just cut them. And this, read it to someone, read it to yourself. Maybe if you don't recognize any of the words, somebody could help you read it, but you should be recognizing some of the sight words in there, okay? And this is all about a plant growing. It's called I Can Read Sunflowers. And this is the front, and this is the back. Okay, this will be the last page. So if you folded this, it's the front and back cover. If you cut it, just know this is the last page. Okay? So, that's what I would do. Just cut them and put them together. All right? See you guys later.